What's up, Adventure Fam? Today we're going to go out to Visitor Loop Trail out in Mission Trails Regional Park in San Diego, California. This is a great hike for the kids. Take the pup and just enjoy. This trail is 1.5 miles, has about 174 feet of elevation gain, and took me a little over 30 minutes round trip. If this is your first time watching, my name's Dan. I'll be giving you the recap on the trail. Also look out for those extended cuts that are in the link down below. There are multiple places you can park on this trail because you could start from a visitor center, you could start from another parking lot. It's just one big loop, so it's gonna pass by all of them. So depending on where you park, it'll just depend on where you start for the loop. One of those is at the Mission Trails Visitor Center or also Father Junipero Serra Trail. You can either park in the parking lot over there or on the street, and you'll be able to jump on the trail. Or off of Mission Gorge, there's another parking lot there as well, and then you can jump on the trail there as well. So one thing that's important though is to make sure to pay attention to the gate times, because they actually lock in the gates on all three of those locations. And if you are still on the trail by the time they close it, well, guess what? You're not getting out, or at least your car isn't. This is a pretty easy trail to follow. You know, there's plenty of signage and it's a pretty straightforward loop. So nothing to worry about there when you're navigating. I do recommend going clockwise on this trail. The reason for that being is at one portion of the trail, especially if you start at Mission Gorge parking lot, is you go down a gravel fire road. It's pretty steep. I wouldn't want to come up it. I've done it before and it's not fun. So if you go down the fire road, then the rest of the loop is a gradual incline in nature versus just, finishing your hike going up this, steep fire road. So this trail is very wide. That's why it makes it great for bringing your kids. You don't have to worry about them falling off the edge. So definitely take advantage of that. You can look at the sights and sounds. There's plenty of places where you can just stand and look at the mountain. You can hear the water flowing. It's absolutely beautiful. So I mentioned before, when you go to that fire road, it's pretty steep. So at the bottom of that is actually part of the San Diego River. Depending on the day or if there is rain, there can be a lot of water movement there. So it's very important to be safe if you're checking out the water because it is moving fast, especially after a rain. Been serious injuries, fatalities here before. So don't underestimate the power of the water. I know it's a lot of people use it as a throughway to get to the other hikes, and you need to use your best judgment there. Is this something that you're capable of? And also, how high is the water? Because there's days where it's low and you can walk across rocks to make it all the way. And other days when, you literally have to swim across, and that's a definite no-go. I'll put this picture up here where I was visiting recently and, the water was at least 4 feet high, moving super rapid. Not gonna touch it, not gonna try it. There's plenty of other ways to get around the park. This is one of my go-to hikes if I've got friends who are looking for an introduction to hiking. They're not sure where their fitness level's at, because I believe most people should be able to do this trail just fine. It also has some great views. It's got some big shady trees, lots of nature. It just makes it a great candidate all across the board for an easy hike, a kid hike, and just, an introduction to hiking itself. All right, Adventure Fam, let's go to the trail.